Well, guys, I told you this dang YouTube algorithm. It knows me too darn well. I'm just on YouTube right now, and right on my front homepage is a video. I've got to watch this video, okay? We got to talk about this one. It says, it will be a happy new year for small cap stocks. And so I said, let's go ahead and react to this together. And yeah, let's hear what they have to say here about small cap stocks. Like I said, YouTube algorithm, they know me. They don't even know my stock picks, man. I'm all in small caps right now, you know?
Is it going to be a happy 2022 for small cap investors?
I think it will be. We're very excited for what we see in the small cap market today, especially as it relates to high quality growth companies in the small cap space. Many of these companies have pulled back over the past quarter, and it's an opportunistic time to buy many of them.
That's the key when it comes to small cap stocks, quality, high growth companies, okay? You know, it's like you can't just buy any small cap company and expect to make money, although, you know, there's going to be a lot that, in my opinion, are going to go up in 22. You got to really find the ones that have tremendous revenue growth opportunities and are likely expected to, you know, have great revenue numbers for years to go in the future. You got to find that sort of quality.
I love your glasses. Are they Warby? Are they Warby Parkers by any chance?
Actually, they are Warby Parkers, and that is one of the companies that we're particularly excited about. In this environment where everyone's spending more time on their screens, and as the population...
compelling opportunities in growth, digital transformation has a long runway, especially small caps, pick companies with pricing power, she says.
Aging,
there's sometimes people think there's no pricing power if you're a smaller cap company, and there is true pricing power. It just depends upon the industry you're in and what your competitive threats are.
Tremendous demand for prescription eyewear, and Warby Parker has a disruptive approach to the eyewear market, and they've got just 1% share today in this $35 billion market in the U.S. We think that they could be as much as 10 times or greater the size that they are today. Wow. And we know that their customers really love them. They've got a
I'm going to have to look into that company. She said something about 1% market share, and then she thinks they can 10x?
This $35 billion market in the U.S. We think that they could be as much.
$35 billion.
They've got just 1% share today in this $35 billion market in the U.S. We think that they could be as much as 10 times or greater the size that they are today. Wow. And we know that their customers really love them. They've got a net promoter score of over 80 compared to about 30 for other retailers.
Well, listen, knowing your stock picks, that was not
This is the thing that annoys me about CNBC. They have to fit everything in like a little teeny like chunk, like a 3-minute, like they're going to give this lady like 3 minutes to speak about a few stocks, right? It's like she goes, I think they could be 10 times their size or whatever, right? 10 times the market size. And so it's like, okay, can we get into the numbers? Like, why do you think that? Like, what gives you the confidence, right? Just because their customers love them doesn't mean that's going to 10x them. It's like, get into the nitty gritty here, but they can't do that in CNBC. That's the one thing that annoys me all the time is, and I think it honestly makes a lot of these folks look bad because you can't just like throw out an opinion without giving like, you know, now in this time, this day and age, like we all expect not to just hear something, right, and be like, oh yeah, that sounds good. No, you have to give an explanation on why this is going to happen, why you think this is going to transpire this way.
Question about the glasses, but I'm lucky I got lucky on that one. Here's the thing though, investors don't seem to care. The stock is down 12% year to date. What are people missing about the Warby story?
I think that investors really...
I think this gentleman needs to wake up and understand that pretty much all small caps are down. It doesn't matter what your business model is. It doesn't matter how much revenue growth opportunity you have. Almost every single small cap you're going to find is going to be down, you know, this year. This is just a flat out honest truth.
To just focus on the long term. There are a lot of things that move stocks in the short term, and fundamentally Warby Parker is very, very strong.
Okay, Revolve. This is not a name that I am that familiar with. It is another stock that you like. Who are they? Why do you like them?
Revolve Group is an online fashion retailer, and they understand the millennial and Gen Z consumer better than any company that we've encountered. They are doing an incredible job as it relates to using data to make all their merchandising decisions, which makes them really different from other retailers and really advantaged in this environment. And the other thing that they do really, really well is they really understand social media marketing, especially influencer marketing, and they have an incredible.
Just want to pause the video here for a second to show you Revolve and why I haven't been able to cash out of this stock yet. I have, 6 figures in the stock. We've made over 400% on the stock. I still haven't been able to cash out because at the end of the day, I look at this company. It's at a 45 PE, which is not very high considering the growth rates this company has, not just, over the next year, but in future years as well. And by the way, 52-week high on the stock's 89. So it's been on a heck of a run, but nonetheless, this baby has more to run because a PE 45, but look at the growth rates expected for this company, right? First off, analysts have very low EPS growth expected for this company in 22, so that's an opportunity for the company to potentially beat there. But if you look at revenue growth, right, almost 50% this year and then another 22% plus next year, and don't be surprised if they beat those numbers, especially if life starts to get back to normal in the springtime. So yeah, Revolve's in a really strong position. Great management team at the company, and honestly, it's been why I haven't been able to cash out. When I'm usually up 400% of stock, usually I would want to cash out. But this one, I still haven't been able to do it just because I'm like, dang, do I really want to do that? I like this one so much.
So is this kind of a American Eagle? It's been super hot, by the way. Going for that
American
age group
Eagle.
space, looking at it, it appears it's kind of
Eagle.
not a teen, but a tween or a millennial retailer.
What?
You're playing these growth trends. Maybe it's a demographic play as well.
It is absolutely a demographic play. And one thing that's important to understand today is that the millennial consumer and the Gen Z consumer, they have different behaviors and preferences than older generations do.
True.
And so it's incredibly important for retailers today to understand the new consumer. And Revolve does just that. They have an incredible understanding of this generation, and they know how to reach them.
Yes, that is true. At the end of the day, I think it's going to be a very happy 2022 for a lot of small cap stocks out there in the market. Obviously, you guys know my opinion on that. I think it's I put my chips on the table where I think they're best put. And what have I been buying? Small caps. You look at everything I've been buying for the last several months. Small caps. That's where the opportunity is. I will always take whatever the market gives me for an opportunity. If it's large cap stocks, I'm going to buy large cap stocks. If it's big tech, I'm going to buy big tech. Right? If it's a specific sector, I'm going to buy those stocks in that specific sector it gives me. If it's dividend stocks at a given time, I'm going to buy dividend stocks. It doesn't matter what. I'm just going to make money at the end of the day, and I'm going to put my chips wherever it is. In the short term, all the fluctuations and all the drama, that's going to be what that's going to be. All I care about is 2 years from now, 3 years from now, 4 years from now, that I'm up significantly on these shares. That's all that matters, right? All I want is a whole bunch of stocks that are going to show gains like this over time, right? And so, I have to go through kind of the short-term drama and the short-term backlash and the short-term laughing at me and all those sorts of things, and that's fine. That is what it is. But at the end of the day, I'm just going to make a fortune, and that's going to be that. So, anyways, guys, much love as always. Hope you enjoyed this, a little reaction video. Don't forget to subscribe and have a great day. Peace.